Rosemary. Thank you.
Even though back in 2006, we didn't start using these products for our dog Ginger, we started using them for us and for helping another family member. But we figured, why not give them to our dog? She was insulin dependent. We had done everything wrong because we followed vet's instructions. She was on a very high quality, expensive kibble. We had done all the vaccinations. Don't do that. We had done flea treatments that were poisonous. We had done everything wrong. But Deborah, when you shared about your dog and getting your dog through that crisis, that's a really good reason to start using our products, is to get through a crisis. But even more important, it's to help undo some of the wrong things that have already been done. When Ginger had an attack of pancreatitis, inflammation that landed her in ICU for several days, we were able to manage her condition with her pancreas for many years. But it wasn't until 2006 when we decided to use this product for our family for prevention, started giving it to our dog. So if you are not managing a crisis, I highly recommend everybody on this as just a maintenance to help turn back that clock a little bit. And thank goodness we did, because 6 months after we started giving her our zeolite product, her spleen ruptured. And it was a terrifying situation. Most dogs in this particular situation where the spleen ruptures or something ruptures die almost instantly. It looks kind of like a heart attack because they just kind of lay down and die. And many, many dogs on my street have had this happen to them. It did not happen to Ginger. Her spleen did rupture, but we got her again to ICU. They did surgery to remove her spleen. That had to happen. And then they gave us prognosis of, 16 to 60 days. And nobody wants to hear that. That's so aggressive. It spreads so fast. And we said, no, thank you. So I handed them some bottles, and while Ginger was in ICU, she was getting 10 drops every 15 minutes around the clock. And we got to keep our dog really throughout the rest of her life. She was already old, 12 and a half years old. She got to live to be 14, another 18 months. Our regular vet couldn't believe it. He wanted to x-ray her. I said, okay. He said, not only is there no concern, and there's also no swelling in her joint. There's none of that stiffness or swelling that he could find in her spine. We feel so blessed and so lucky to have had her all that extra time. Instead of having a dog that lays down and dies, you have a chance to start now with the turning back the clock, with removing toxins and all the wrong things you might have done without even knowing, because you thought they were the right things. And so, not to say anything to lay guilt, hey, guilty right here, right? We listened to everything, all that marketing, and hey, I'm even a biologist. I read the labels. I thought I was doing the right thing. No, but you get to reverse that. You get to change the outcome. You get to change the story. Getting through a crisis, absolutely. You want to step it up and take more drops more often. But before that and after that, keep going. Keep using those drops and all the other things.
Awesome. Great job.